All right guys, so today I decided to do a little bit of a different episode, something more about the camera that I use most often, which is my Leica MP. So this is a 35mm film analog camera. My wife had got it for me, and it's actually my very first Leica I've ever had, and was able to start shooting more 35mm film, which is my favorite format because I can get 36 exposures on one roll. I can just carry it with me pretty easily. Most places will develop it and process it and scan it. So that's that. The MP, one of the last and still in production film cameras Leica makes. MP stands for mechanical perfection. Really solidly built. No other camera that I've ever used has felt this way and this solid. Few things real quick. It's pretty basic. I have my 35mm Summicron lens here, f2. This button is the one that you just push and twist off. Pretty easy. Line it up, twist back on. Right here is the battery compartment. You just unscrew this, and there is the battery. Again, batteries are still readily available, so no issues there. And the cool thing with this camera is that the camera still works even without the battery. The battery is only for the meter. That's all that is used for. The shutter, right there, self-explanatory. Then your shutter speed. And then right here is where I usually set it when I'm using it with a pocket wizard or strobes in studio. That's where I want to have it. Usually out and about, I'm usually at like 1/25. Right here's the rewind dial. It just pops up like that. See the button right there with the R? You push this over, and then you can start pulling this up and start the rewind process. Most of the time when you put on a lens, it will automatically adjust the frame lines for you. This is just to go through the different frame lines if you wanted to. But again, I never use that because everything else is pretty automatic. So this is the DX coding on the film canister that will tell you what speed. Well, this camera doesn't read that. So once you put that in there, you adjust it yourself and just make sure you turn this to wherever you need to based on the film you're in. Loading pretty easy. Twist this, boom. You've got a diagram that shows you where everything needs to go. You flip this out, take your film, put it in here. Again, all you gotta do is follow the diagram. So that's how it sits in there. Down there, and this goes back on. Twist that. And then I usually will fire a couple frames. Make sure the film's advanced. When it's at 0, I know it's good. So now we're ready to shoot. So that's pretty much it, guys. Leica MP has everything you need. Doesn't have anything you don't. And it works great. I've shot with a lot of different cameras, but I just cannot get enough of shooting with this one. One of the cool things, it's the black paint version, so you can kind of tell it's a little bit glossy, but the top and the bottom, and it's made of brass, so that way you'll get some nice brassing, more use. Right now you can kind of tell I've got a little bit here on the lever, you know, nothing really on the camera yet. I've been using it for about a year or two solid now, and I'm surprised actually how well the paint has held up. But over time, all the edges and corners will start brassing, and it'll give it a cool, worn look, which is pretty popular right now. If you guys have any questions about this camera, let me know in the comments, and I will try and answer them best I can. Thanks for watching, and look forward to more videos with this camera.